Hey everyone, it's Janet Lucille back. This is my good friend Todd Daughtry. He's here with me and I wanted to come on and just share something that I've been wanting to share for a very long time. It's a book that means so much to me, it's priceless. And if you can see the name, it's the same last name as me because it was my grandfather that wrote the book, my dad's dad. So I just wanted to come on, and I'm going to be reading this book and recording myself reading it because it is the only copy in existence, and it's in delicate condition. So it's been a little bit, some years that I've been trying to get people to work with me and get it published and make copies of it. But because of the delicate condition of it, I might have to just scan it and make copies myself. But for now, I'm going to start by recording myself reading it so that I can upload it to YouTube so that people can hear it now and not have to wait any longer. And the reason for that is because the times that we're in right now, we're in the times of the Great Awakening, of the shift in humanity and the shift in consciousness. My grandpa finished writing this book in the early 90s. And he spent over 20 plus years doing research, and his own research basically, just like all of us are doing right now, going inward and doing the inner work on ourselves. He was also doing the same thing. He was doing his inner work, his ascension work, his journeying with God. And he wrote this book to speak his truth of what he had come to find after all of that searching and looking and going within and connecting with God. This is what his truth was. And so he sat down with my dad before he passed. He passed away when I was 6 years old. 1996, he passed away. And before he did, he sat down with my dad and said that he didn't want to publish it at that time or years before because he didn't want anybody knocking on his door. Like, he felt like it would maybe ruffle some feathers and didn't want that to happen. He knew that it wasn't the right time as well. He told my dad that it wasn't the right time, but that there would be a time. And that time is now. I didn't know the book existed until, I'm more open with my mom about my otherworldly experiences, spiritual experiences, you could say. But my dad is also very open. So one day I was telling my dad about a telepathic experience I had with a hummingbird, and I knew it was my grandpa. And he responded with, "Oh, well, the same thing happened to your uncle." And he said it was papaw too. So we both had the same experience with the hummingbird of our grandfather speaking to us, or his dad. My uncle's would be his dad. But after telling my dad about that experience, he said, "Well, maybe you'll get this book." And I was like, "What book?" And he said, "Well, your papaw wrote a book. And your uncle didn't get it. Your Aunt Karen didn't get it. I don't get it. Maybe you'll get it," he said. So this book came into my possession maybe about 10 years ago now. And I believe in divine timing. And so did my papaw. So it takes a lot for me to come on here and share this with you because I know it's probably gonna ruffle some feathers. But I didn't come here to keep things the way it was. I was born not agreeing with all the systems here. and I want to make a change, a big change. And so I'm not afraid to use my voice and put these words out for everyone. Even if it ruffles however many feathers, I know that it's going to change lives. It's going to help some people. And that is my intention, and that is why I'm sharing it. Because I know it will help some people. We're in the times of the Great Awakening, where people are coming aware of themselves. They're coming aware that we're in systems that are corrupt. They're coming aware that they are being used as slaves, and they don't want to continue that. They want to know the truth. You know, they've gone to religion, they've tried to find truth there. Maybe they're still confused. Maybe they've left the church, a lot of people, because of all types of reasons. And so I want to share this book in hopes that it will help others in their journey of finding whatever truth means to them. And when you find your truth, and you know yourself, that's when you know God. And that's the whole purpose of me sharing this book, and then that's the purpose of why my grandpa wrote it, was to help spread the true gospel. The true gospel which Jesus Christ came here, his true message. So, in the book, I'm just going to say real quick, he talks about how the true gospel and the true message of Jesus has been severely perverted and distorted beyond recognition. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are confused or still lost, because the message has been perverted and distorted. I'm here to deliver that message clearly again, so people don't feel lost and they find a sense of home within themselves and their connection with God. And so the last page says, you know, we've gotten off track, Christian friends. There's been a lot of things that we aren't told. Isn't it time we start asking why? And so instead of accepting something that doesn't feel right in your heart and your soul, question everything. That's how you get to a different place. It's how you free your mind from the constructs that have been put on us to keep it limited and in a place of lack. In heaven, which is where we are now, there is no lack. There is no lack of anything, of money, of wealth, of love, of understanding, of truth. There's no lack where we are right now. That's a lie we've been told. So, in my next videos, I'm going to record myself, start reading the book, and I'm going to post it on here, so it'll be free for anyone who it's meant to find and who finds it. And then after I'm going to post it in sections, and then after I complete reading the book and posting the videos, I'm going to copy it myself and then make copies to whoever would also want to purchase a copy. So thank you so much for listening. And I look so forward to sharing this book with the world. Thank you.
Yay, good job.